Welcome to the CARVER+Shock diagram video. This video gives you basic instructions on how to create a diagram of your operation. For detailed instructions, see the user's manual. Generic diagrams called templates are available for several industries. You could start with one of these and modify it to reflect your own operation, but in this tutorial we will build a new diagram. To build a new diagram, select New. Type in a session name and select OK. You may create a diagram in either of two ways. You can make a list of the steps in your operation, or you can make a chart using icons that represent the steps. You may switch back and forth between the two forms of the diagram at any time. In List View, choose a category and item name using either the mouse or the tab and arrow keys on the keyboard. Move items into and out of the diagram using the arrow keys on the screen. To add a step in Chart View, select a category from the drop list located in the bottom left of the window. The appropriate subcategories and icons will appear. Click on an icon and drag it onto the drawing board with the mouse. Sometimes you may want to find a specific icon using the search function. Type the name of the step you're looking for into the search box in either Chart or List View. If the desired icon or a similar icon cannot be found, an other icon is available. We strongly recommend that you find and use a built-in icon whenever possible. If no appropriate icon is available, use the other icon in the correct category. No matter which view you use to create your diagram, you must show how the steps are related to each other. In Chart View, icons are connected by arrows. In List View, steps are connected using checkboxes. There are two ways to connect icons with arrows in Chart View. If you're creating a stream of connected icons, select Auto Connect before adding the first icon. The next icon added will automatically be connected by an arrow to the previous one. Deselect Auto Connect after the last icon in the series is added. Unconnected icons, or icons with multiple connections on the diagram, can be connected manually. Click the icon where the arrow begins to highlight it. Next, click the center of the highlighted icon and drag to the desired ending icon, creating the arrow between them. You may also select an arrow that's in the wrong place and remove it using the Delete key. In List View, the Create Flow Connections button is enabled whenever there are two or more steps in your operation list. Select the button to bring up a dialog box. Highlight a step in the left column. Check any step in the right column that is immediately downstream of the highlighted step. All connections that you create will be shown in both views of the diagram. You must create connections to get credit for downstream detection or removal of contaminants. When you're satisfied with the steps in your diagram, you may group icons that are behind the same fence, inside the same building, or inside the same room. Creating fences, buildings, and rooms is optional, but you will not get complete credit for access control measures without them. To group icons, select the appropriate group button near the top of the screen in Chart View or on the right in List View. A dialog box will appear. Assign a name to the group. Use the arrow buttons on the screen to move icons into and out of the group. Select the group icon in Chart View to highlight the icons included in it. Select the group name in List View to list the items included in the group. Remove a group in Chart View by selecting the group icon and then selecting the Delete key. In List View, select the group and the Delete Group button. When you're satisfied with your diagram, continue your analysis by selecting the Interview tab near the top of the screen.